Hey guys, it's Kelly from fitnesswonder.com. Today I have a button thigh workout for you. This doesn't require any equipment at all. This is a mix of kind of a Pilates bar inspired exercises. There is no warm up or cool down, so you want to make sure that you do those on your own. This makes for a great burnout round on the end of a strength training button thigh workout. We'll be doing 50 seconds on and 10 seconds rest. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, go ahead and drop down to that mat. We're gonna start off with glute circles. So we're gonna do half in one direction and half in the other. Remember, this is 50 seconds on and 10 seconds rest. So go ahead and put your weight in your hands and your knees. And you're gonna stick that leg out. Now we're drawing circles with that leg, or that toe. So actually, we'll just go ahead and do one clockwise and one counterclockwise. So we're staying on this side the entire time. If you want even more range of motion, go ahead and drop to your forearms. Allows a little more lift in there. And just draw a circle with those toes. Try to make this a very deliberate motion. You're in control of your body the entire time. There's no swinging, no momentum. Makes it burn that much more. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Got about 10 seconds left. So we're doing these long enough that some of these exercises, depending on your strengths and weaknesses, this may be kind of a burnout round. So if you have to stop and take a break, don't feel bad, just get right back into it as soon as you can. Start back up in 3 seconds on that other leg, get that leg up there. So around in one direction, and then go directly around on the opposite. Pulling your core. Focus on really pushing that range of motion. Try to, especially upwards on that circle, push up as high as you can. Make those glutes really burn. All right, here's our halfway point. "15 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, let it relax really quickly. Next up, we're doing a leg lift slide. So you're gonna pull, you're gonna hold one leg up. I'm gonna do half and half each this time. So one leg up and you're leaning forward and now you're leaning back. So both of your legs are working and they're working in different ways. The one that's holding it up, you're staying in that static leg lift, which is going to burn like mad. And this leg, the one you're using to support your body weight, is doing all the movement. So it's also going to be talking to you. Hopefully you'll get some muscle burn out of this. We're about ready to switch sides. All right, so put the other leg down, extend the opposite leg, lean forward and back, but never let either leg relax. "10 seconds left. 5. All right, next up we are doing bow doubles. So this one's gonna be especially painful in a good way. So we're tapping behind the body and then on the outside of the body in doubles. So 1, 2, then go up and over as far as you can to the outside. 1, 2. Try not to change the level of your hips. Try to make it all about glute action instead of opening up and cheating. Try to keep your hips face down to the floor. Again, you want to make sure you're in control of this entire range of motion. You're never swinging your legs. Got under 20 seconds left and we'll switch sides. 10 seconds. So I feel this in both the leg that is moving and the leg that's supporting me. 3, 2, 1. All right, same thing on the opposite side. And then we're going to invert that motion. 2, 1, here we go. Outside, double tap, up and over, double tap. So like I said, this is a great way to burn out your legs after you've done a whole bunch of heavy lifting squats, or there's Loki again. If you've done a plyometric workout, it's a really good way to burn out those muscles. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, next up, like I said, we're gonna reverse that motion. We're gonna flip it, so we're doing a tap on the upside, behind our bodies and out to the side. So again, double tap, it's 1, 2, then go down a little, 1, 2. And this one's going to be painful. I actually did a button thigh strength training workout just before this, so my muscles are definitely burning like mad, but in a good way. 30 seconds left. I drop down my forearms here. Just makes it easier to get a little more range of motion. Under 10 seconds. Okay, rest for just a second. Stretch it out if you need to. And do that same thing on the opposite side. We have just a few minutes left of this routine, so keep pushing yourself if you can. Remember, it's okay to take breaks. Try to remember to pull in your core, keep everything tight. Halfway done. Ten seconds. Do not underestimate these short routines. All right, okay, now we're flipping over on our backs. I'm gonna do a bridge march. So feet, heels on the ground, as close to your butt as is comfortable. Press up. Now, slowly and carefully lift up one leg at a time. So for just a second, that leg is being the sole source of support of your lower body there. So it just makes it a little extra. You're getting work when you're raising your leg, and then the other leg has to work harder to stabilize you. Try to keep your hips level with the ground still, so you're not sinking or twisting every time you lift a leg. Try to keep your hips up. Two, one. All right, relax for just a second. Stretch it out. Breathe for a minute. Next up, we're doing bridge extension. So, same base position. We're here, and then again, slowly, deliberately, pointing that foot, extending at the knee, pointing those toes, straight leg. Should feel this in your quads, the front of your thighs, as well as the back of your thighs. Squeeze when that leg is extended. Make every little bit of the motion count. So for my breathing pattern, for example, I'm exhaling every time I extend my leg. It's what I feel like is the hardest part of the motion. It's a good place to exhale. All right, one more time, relax. We have just one more interval. This time we're doing swinging bridges. So again, using that same base position, come up. Now you're swinging from one side and then the other. And if this seems like kind of a strange range of motion, if you can't quite get the hang of it, try doing a V, tap your butt on the bottom. Don't quite rest it, but then press up to that opposite side, trying ever so slightly to just focus on leaning to one the direction of one leg or the other. Then as you get the hang of it, just make it a little smoother. And don't drop down so close to the mat. You can add weights, you can add ankle weights or dumbbells to rest dumbbells right here on your hips. Make it a totally different workout, a lot harder. 2, 1. All right, and that is it already. So make sure that you get a cool down and stretch. Otherwise, good job guys, this workout is complete.